Imagine you could see someone and talk with them face to face, only this time you're doing so in a different universe, a metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg is on to something with AI, something that could change how humans communicate forever. But that's not all. There's also a new buzzing project of AI translators like the world has never seen before. Join us in this video as we cover the latest AI breakthroughs of Mark Zuckerberg and Lex Fridman. AI technology has been undergoing rapid development right before our eyes, and there's a lot more still to come. Although names like OpenAI and NVIDIA seem to be leading the pack, one company that is very much overlooked is Mark Zuckerberg's Meta. Now, in case you don't know, Meta was originally Facebook, but then Mark Zuckerberg changed the company name to Meta due to his obsession with creating one particular thing, the Metaverse. In short, this one project has been the driving force of Zuckerberg for so long, and it's why you don't hear too many AI software releases from the Meta brand. Why create several small AI tools when you can create one mega AI model that would become the next big thing? Truly, Metaverse is the next big thing, and the recent interview conducted by Lex Fridman proves just that. In a recent interview, Lex Fridman and Mark Zuckerberg were out on their Metaverse headsets. Despite the fact that they were in two different states miles apart, the two men were able to conduct the interview sitting right next to each other in the Metaverse. Now this is the next level virtual reality because, as Fridman mentioned in the interview, he could feel Zuckerberg's presence as though he was right there with him. So, how did they achieve this? Well, before we dive into all that, if you've enjoyed this video so far, take this moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It's your own way of supporting us to make more videos like this. Thank you. Now let's get back to our video. Mark explained that the Metaverse headsets use something called codec avatars. These avatars are not animations or videos like what you find with most AI models. Rather, these avatars are like a meta version of your entire self. From your face to your body and facial expressions, every piece of information is collected and collapsed into a codec. As you put on the headset, it assembles all the data about you and sends the encoded version of you via the wires. Now, I'm sure you're wondering if this AI has been launched. According to Mark Zuckerberg, it's still pretty much in its development phase. You see, as of the time of this interview, this AI was taking quite a long time to scan. You see, collecting your personal information and all that comes at a price, you must get scanned for the data to come out. However, as Mark Zuckerberg revealed, one has to sit for hours for this AI to complete its scan. However, Mark Zuckerberg has revealed future plans for the model that would make it quite astonishing. According to him, a time would come when users could just wave their phones across their faces or sit still for a few minutes, and the scan would be completed. This would make the Metaverse super quick and easy to use. He also mentioned the possibility of adding more stuff to the Meta environment. In the video, Lex Fridman and Mark Zuckerberg were in a dark Metaverse room. Now imagine they could make that environment more lively and engaging, so much so that you could play games, walk around, and do all sorts of things inside the Metaverse in a realistic way. This is Mark Zuckerberg's dream for the Metaverse. One day, it'd be so advanced that someone in the Metaverse could converse with someone in the physical realm by superimposing his codec avatar onto real-life locations. Zuckerberg mentioned integrating Metaverse into every one of its apps, like Facebook and WhatsApp, and here's where things get crazy. Soon, Meta will enable users to create AI tools or AI versions of themselves in the Metaverse. Imagine having an AI avatar of yourself in the Metaverse that your WhatsApp or Facebook contacts can reach out to at any time for chatting or business consultation. That's all going to be possible soon. Mark revealed that they're already experimenting with this, and he believes it will be very powerful when it is achieved. In his own words, he said, "I don't think we necessarily want there to be like one big super intelligence. We want to empower everyone to both, have more fun and accomplish their business goals." But besides this Metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg also announced something similar and exciting, the Quest 3. Quest 3 is a mixed reality AI model. You know how virtual reality works, right? where you're sucked up into a virtual world with no sense of where you are in the real world. Except you take off the headsets. Well, Quest 3 will offer a mixed reality, meaning you can still be conscious of the real world, even while doing your thing in virtual reality. Meta achieved this feat by installing cameras on the outside of the Quest 3 headsets, allowing users to see what's happening in the real world as well as in the virtual world. This mixed reality would prevent issues like toppling over furniture while playing virtual reality games or running into walls and other dangerous stuff around you. You'd be able to see your physical environment just as much as the virtual world. One area where Mark Zuckerberg aims to make massive AI projects around is language translators. As you should know, over 3 billion people use WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Zuckerberg revealed during a podcast with Lex Fridman that language translation AI models are a thing of the future, as they'll help anyone easily express themselves to anyone online, regardless of language barriers. But there's another idea, the kind of Mark Zuckerberg right now, to take AI translators to the next level. You see, the language barrier is something that we experience online and offline. And so, imagine you had something that could automatically translate any language you hear in real life into your local dialect. Now, we're not talking about an app here. Rather, something more hands-on. It could be an earbud, glasses, or a helmet that autonomously translates all languages in real time. Mark Zuckerberg discussed this intensively during a recent podcast with Lex Fridman. And just so you know, the billionaire CEO isn't sleeping on this. In fact, just in August 2023, Zuckerberg launched a revolutionary AI translator capable of translating and transcribing speech in dozens of languages. This translator is called the Seamless M4T model. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what makes this translator any different from the numerous AI translators out there. Well, there are two major reasons. For starters, this model offers real-time translation, that is, speech-to-speech translation. And then secondly, it also offers text-to-speech translation as well as transcription. So, you see, this model is a combination of other models out there. It's rare to find an AI transcriber that also doubles as a real-time speech translator. For now, the model offers speech-to-speech translation in 35 languages. More will be added in future. This model will be pivotal to Mark Zuckerberg's dream invention, a portable physical device that can translate any language in real time for users to understand. Although many AI translators exist today, current AI models have several challenges with language translation. From accuracy to understanding context and nuances, several gaps exist that need to be filled. Moreover, most translators are still text-based. Meta is going a step further to make actual translators that translate real-life speech in real time. As you well know, large language models like this new AI translator tool must necessarily be trained. Meta revealed that the audio training data for their Seamless M4T model was obtained from the web, and they also collected text data from websites like Wikipedia, as well as outside sources. Given that this model is still in its early stages, it has a lot of potential. By the time it begins translating over 200 languages worldwide, it may become another trending software like WhatsApp and Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg has revealed that this model would be a very crucial tool in the future metaverse. Remember, we talked about how you would one day be able to create an AI version of yourself to be available 24/7 on the metaverse. With a translator like this, no one anywhere in the world would have trouble communicating with you in the metaverse. You could literally speak English to a native Frenchman, and he would understand perfectly, thanks to instant, real-time translation. Now, wouldn't that be awesome? Currently, the Seamless M4T model is available for public use, and it's free. It's part of Mark Zuckerberg's undying desire to revolutionize technology with AI. Recently, especially in 2023, Meta has been launching mostly free AI models. For instance, they launched an incredible open-source large language model called Llama that allows users to develop any AI tool they like on the platform. This is something most companies like OpenAI would never give for free. And yet Meta didn't just make it free, but also made it open source, meaning anyone can have access to the framework or basic coding of this model and contribute to its evolution. At the end of the day, the billionaire CEO isn't just interested in cementing his legacy in the evolution of AI, but also wants to make AI accessible and enjoyable to all. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you found this content valuable. We'll see you in the next one.